That's a big claim, dude.
Struggling, thinking of what could have been.
The story excels, but the brunt of Layers of Fear 2's magic lies in environments you explore. The ocean liner is more of a central hub than a confined setting, and getting to visit the other locations keeps it from
Well,
getting too
IGN's
familiar.
basically a meme.
Like
Yeah,
the
see, me
PT-inspired
and you are on
original,
the
Layers
same
of Fear
page.
2 seeks and
I
succeeds
don't,
in finding you on
just
the
to be,
edge of
and
your
you can
seat
see it
by
in my
constantly
channel too,
toying
my
with environments
degradation
the moment
over the
you
years.
look
'Cause I've been
away.
doing this for
The door that
fucking
you just
years now,
walked through may be
and
gone when you turn around, revealing a new
at first
corridor
I
in
was
its
like, I don't
place.
like most of
Other
them, but
passages
some
lead
people
to
are okay.
entirely new
But now I'm
environments,
just like,
such as decayed
all of
woodlands and
games
labyrinths.
journalism
Petrifying
is a
lighting effects
fucking joke.
exacerbate the horrors
It's
that come into
ridiculous.
view.
It's literally just fucking bloggers, the same as everybody else.
Layers of Fear 2's clever
But they get paid for it
environment-changing
by a
design
failing
remains
company that's
remarkable
losing
throughout
money.
the roughly 8-hour story.
And
The
slowly
transformations are
dying. That's
methodically
all it is.
placed, deftly masking
Like,
the
they're not
linearity of
needed.
each act.
These
Each
people who
area
are
has a
talking right
remarkable
now,
attention
these
to
are just
detail,
people
which
like
makes
me,
the illusions all the more
who
stunning.
are living
The
in the
eerie sounds that
prestige
fill
of
the
a
vessel
fucking
work in
bygone
tandem with
era.
the shifting
Games
environments
journalism
to
is
heighten
fucking
attention.
dead.
Doors
This
slam,
is just a
whispers fill
random
the room
dude
randomly.
who got a job at a place that has
The
a
static
name
of
from a
radius
time that
sifts through
fucking
halls.
mattered, and it's dead, and they're dying, and their money's going away, and these
Layers of
people are
Fear 2
pretending
also
like they're
has more
fucking
traditional
needed,
scares than the
when I
original.
can find
In
out
keeping with
everything
the
they
film
know
theme,
pretty
creepy
much
mannequins
on
are
Twitter
scattered
when
throughout
they
the
find
ship
it
as
out,
if they are
and then I
acting
have
out
to go
scenes.
fucking on Twitter and hear
Sometimes
their
their
dumbass
appendages
opinion
move
about
or
it.
completely
But
pop
they
off
still
as you
think
inch
that they're
closer.
giving us
You would think these
information,
scares would get
so the way they
predictable,
give
but
it's
the
fucking
timing and sparing
ridiculous.
use of them keeps it all fresh.
I fucking, I
Occasionally,
have
a
no
bizarre
respect
monster
for
with
these
a
people.
bubbling top-heavy frame appears. It chases you, forcing you to run, shut doors behind you, and wait
A
for
lot
the
more
pursuit to
integrity
end. If
than
it
you
gets close
saw
enough,
dick
you
pics.
instantly
I
die.
appreciate that. I fucking, there's one thing I don't want to be,
Death
it's
doesn't
these
really set
fucking
you back
people.
thanks to a generous checkpoint
Affiliated
system,
marketing
but combine
coupled
the
with
innate
journalists
fear
who
of being
couldn't
chased with
get
the
to work
changing
in their
environment, and you
desired
have a
topic,
recipe for
but got
genuinely
gaming,
terrifying
which they give no
scenes.
shits about. Dude,
Though
most
it's
of these
certainly a
people
story-driven
don't.
game
I used to
first and
bitch all the time.
foremost,
I'd go into
Layers
a
of Fear 2
GameStop.
has some seriously splendid puzzles.
Not that that's
A
the
couple play with
fucking
shifting
the
environments,
pinnacle of
requiring you to make
gaming, but
certain
like
movements
years
to
ago
reveal
I'd go in
doors.
there,
One puzzle
and like
tests your
the people
math
working
skills
there
with a
didn't know
clock
shit
face,
about
while others
games.
have you
I'm
sift
like,
through film
I
reels
get
to
you need a
reveal
job,
hidden
that's fine.
passages on
Fucking
projector
someone should at least
screens.
train you or try and
Action-oriented
get you
sequences have
interested
you
in what
avoiding
you're
a
talking
spotlight or
about.
ducking behind walls
And
as
then I start
raging
seeing fucking
flames fill the
games
screen.
journalists
It
fucking
still has a few rote puzzles like searching for the
having
combination
like
to locks, but overall it does a
lesser
great job making
opinions
almost every
and like
puzzle
not
feel
really
different than the last.
understanding like the legacy of certain series and fucking games they're not into, still not understanding why they're valued by the people
Carried by
who dig
hauntingly
them.
beautiful writing and an
All this
unsettling
weird shit,
atmosphere,
and
Layers of Fear
fucking
2 is
I was
one
just
of the
like,
most stunning
why are
horror
you
games
talking
of
about
this
video
generation.
games? Do you
Using
even like
classic
them?
film and a descent into
You don't
madness
seem
as
very
its
passionate
anchor,
about this shit.
rich ocean liner setting changes in unsettling ways at
Yeah,
every
they just
turn,
want
producing
a
constant
platform to
uneasiness.
preach from.
With
Exactly,
unique
and then they
puzzles
bring in a
expert
bunch of
pacing,
bullshit that
Layers
doesn't
of
need to
Fear
be
2
fucking
is a
really
harrowing and
discussed within this
consistently
community.
insightful endeavor.
People want to play
For more
video
horror,
games. They
check out
fucking
our
love
reviews
playing
of
them. They're
Call
really
of
fun.
Cthulhu,
They're
Deracine,
excited for the
and
new
best
ones. They don't
horror
want to hear
game
you
can't
bitch
play
about why
right now,
fucking
Devotion.
Ubisoft
And for
won't get
everything else,
political.
keep it right here on IGN.
Thank you, Ubisoft, for not getting political, because I don't want to fucking... I don't want to deal with that in everything. I didn't watch that review. I was too busy bitching. I just get fucking so annoyed by fucking IGN and GameSpot and all of them. I honestly, when they're like, oh no, somebody else went under and they're firing people. I don't want anybody to get fired, but these jobs are so useless. This is not job security. You can't fucking get hired into one of these companies and think, well, I got a long fucking road ahead of me in this career. No, you don't. This shit's dying. Nobody wants this anymore. The only value these motherfuckers have is that their old connections from the bygone era are still there with certain companies, and they sometimes get early information and exclusives. That's it. The video is drowning your voice out a bit. Yeah, I see that. I'm going to turn the desktop audio down. Some things said, because I didn't see it. I find a lot of them explain the mechanics and features of the gameplay, but they can't seem to look at the bigger... oh shit, I lost what I was reading. They can't seem to look at the bigger art that's bigger than the sum of its parts. Dude, so many people do that. They explain like the basic shit. They're like, well, this game has a feature where you can stop time, and if you press the X button, you can jump, and I don't know. They don't. Yeah, exactly. They don't go into what makes that game great. It's always some fucking basic thing. It's like I can't. It's every game. I was gonna give a specific example, but fucking, I swear, like every single game, it's something stupid, and it always has to do with the fucking story too and the message. That's it. If they don't nail that in a game to their liking, doesn't matter nailing it to everybody. The game's not good. Doesn't matter about the gameplay. They don't give a fuck about the actual video game aspect of the game. It's just like, well, I played a game and it didn't have the political fucking opinion that I have. It didn't preach to that, and it's really a missed opportunity. They really should have did that. Or the game's too fucking hard. That's such a new thing. That's so stupid. I remember it's an army manual and not a lovely written novel. Yeah. And fucking Ninja Gaiden. When that game came out for Xbox years ago, a long time ago. That's the only time I can really connect it with something recent. Is that game came out and some people, most people didn't play it. A lot of people did, but a lot of, like, you know, casual people or people who are playing Nintendo and shit, they're not fucking playing Ninja Gaiden. They played that and they're like, it's too hard. It's too hard. And everybody's like, yeah, it's pretty fucking hard. It's pretty hard. But, you know, I beat it and that's amazing because it was fucking hard. But then these people are like, it's too hard. It's too hard. So Team Ninja released like a version that was even harder after that, which I loved. Now you have games that have been around for years. Demon Souls, Dark Souls 2, Dark Souls 3, Bloodborne. This isn't new. These have been around for a while. And they came out because there was a while there where fucking gaming was stagnant. And there were all these games where it was holding your hand and going, okay, now you walk forward and make sure to press X right here so you can jump over this thing. It was a response to that. People were sick of that shit. And so years later, we get Sekiro. And people are like, it is insulting that these games don't have different difficulties for different people. It's alienating. I'm like, no, that's what the game is. It's a core gameplay mechanic that game is fucking difficult. Without that, it lessens that game because that game was intended to be like that. If you don't get that, the game is not for you. Gears of War is not for me. That's fine. I don't need it. There's plenty of fucking games. And the thing is, you can encounter that cluelessness regularly from regular commenters on any platform. Sometimes you can't even make a difference between them and the experts. Dude, seriously. Like, fucking half the time I'm like, who are you? You're just some random fucking commenter and you work for IGN? You're saying the exact same shit. There's nothing nuanced here. I don't need to hear your opinion on this. It's not even fucking interesting. Yeah, I'm glad some devs still don't compromise to this bullshit. Some at least. Dude, I fucking commended, and not that I'm looking for, like, big tits in games, but fucking if you want to put big tits in a game and you want to go buy that because that's something you're into, it's a product. Buy away. That's fine. But people are like, oh, fuck. I think it's Team Ninja. Apparently they're just rebels. They made DOA like they normally do when it comes to the visual stuff. And when I heard that, I was like, I'm going to go buy that game. I want to support that. I want developers to do what the fuck they want and not have to worry about that kind of bullshit. As long as they're not fucking people over. Some game developers, you know, pull a No Man's Sky and take years to make the game better. What's up, Jeremy? Thank you for your bland reading of the feature list, Mr. Disembodied Voice. Yeah, exactly. And that's oh my god, I hate to just, I mean, I love to bitch, but I try and keep it away from this channel because I want this channel to be about being able to talk about what you want, and we're doing that, obviously, but like, you know, without somebody going, you're fucking stupid. But games journalism's different. They can go fuck themselves. The other thing I hate about them is they're not people. They're just like these blank fucking vessels. They don't have personality. I'll watch some of their, like, their James Duggan or something, this dude from IGN. He was bitching with someone on Twitter. He works for IGN. He's bitching at people on Twitter, and they're fighting back and forth. So I look him up because I've never heard of this fucking dude. He's the one who did the IGN Anthem fucking review, I guess. I was watching a video of these guys sitting around talking. It was the most boring fucking thing I've ever seen because there was nothing to it. Like, it was just a bunch of guys like this. So like, yeah, 1-2 Switch is pretty fun. We're gonna do a tournament, and then everybody's like, oh yeah, this is gonna be fun. And then they're sitting there playing it, and they're waiting, and then they play 1-2 Switch, which anyone can do. Anyone can do that in front of a camera. And there's just nothing to it. Someone win, and everybody's like, yay. I'm like, what the fuck? Why are you guys so boring? The only outlet I can tolerate is Eurogamer. I don't follow them very often, but I hear bad things about them all the time. But for a while there, IGN was my, like, I can handle IGN. I don't mind them so much. But now it's like eating unseasoned food when I read IGN or GameSpot. It's just blank bullshit. I almost always know what they're going to say. I always know what to expect from them. Like, there's no reason I'm sitting there reading them. Let's see. It's that Cuphead review all over again. Remember that? Yeah, I do. It's fucking stupid. Yeah. This isn't just gaming phenomenon, by the way. Trying to appeal to too many crowds, regardless of demographic, is universal. Long as it gets the right amount of nods, they rep the shit, then try to justify it with numbers. Yeah, and the big thing too is at the end of the day, they're businesses, and the businesses make money off advertising and clicks. So they want to piss you off, and they want you to watch their ads. That's it. That's their objective. And that's journalism across the board. It's not just games. That's why people just post the fucking stupidest shit just to get a reaction out of you. Because you'll probably click it. You're going to go, what the fuck? And you're going to click it. That's what IGN does. That's what GameSpot does. That's what fucking CNN does. That's what all these companies do. BuzzFeed Gaming, exactly. And it's garbage. And everybody knows this. That's why, like, when you go on Twitter and you see anything IGN posts, anything GameSpot posts, if you go in the comments, everyone's trashing it. And over the last, like, 2 years I've been on, like, Twitter, like, actively, it's gotten worse in that small amount of time. Almost every single post they post, people are just like, fuck you, you fucking suck, this sucks, blah, blah, blah. Or one person will go into the link, find the info that they're clickbaiting towards, and then they'll post it in the comments. And everybody's just like, thanks, I don't have to click on this bullshit. That's not a good thing. That's not something you want. If you were IGN and your fucking community of people following you were just disregarding you, like, okay, this is what they said, fuck them, bye. That's not a good sign. That's horrible. I hate most of the game's media: Rock, Paper, Shotgun, Kotaku, IGN, Polygon, Game Informer. All are dumpster fires. I don't listen to them anymore. Exactly, Rob. I'm on the same page. And this is everybody. That's why this is such a fucking big deal. Like, casuals don't care about it. They're still, like, out of touch with this. They're not having these conversations with people. And so they're fucking, like, passively like, oh, I heard that there's a new Mario coming out. I better go look up a review. And then they skip all the bullshit. They go straight to that review. And they see it got, like, of course, got a 9.5 to 10 on it. And they're like, oh, good, I'm going to go buy that. And then they tell everybody, and that's it. But everybody else who, like, has grown up, reading these publications constantly, we've seen that degradation. I mean, they never were, like, when I was younger, they were a lot better. But there was info they had that we didn't have, that they were giving to us. And there was this, like, fun community aspect that they wanted to let us know. They gave us their opinions. We were like, oh shit, that's new information. But now it's just like on Twitter, as soon as fucking anything pops up, it's like on Twitter, and we're all reading it, and we're like, oh, it's interesting. We're talking with our friends, people we give a fuck about. And then IGN at the same time is reading the info, and then they're like, I think this. But they always say it like they're fucking giving you the info. They're like, Ubisoft just announced blah, 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 blah. I'm like, we know. Go do something. Go somewhere. Yeah, I only really go to independent people for reviews and stuff, like yourself and Jim Sterling, or the like. Yeah, I mean, I'm the same page. I don't really follow any fucking, like, commercial publications for anything anymore. I used to watch, like, movie reviews and fucking news and all sorts of shit, and now, like, it's all on YouTube. I only fucking watch shit on YouTube. Can't trust any reviewer who's beholden to a money man because they're just not unbiased. It's impossible to be. And the worst thing about that too, because that's 100% true, obviously, is that they are dying and their money's going away. So now they're fucking desperate. It's like if you're drowning in the river. A lot of people, if they're drowning, will accidentally drown. I'm, like, smiling as I'm saying this. It's not funny in any way. They'll, like, drown somebody trying to help them because they're fucking frantic. They're just trying not to die. And then they end up killing somebody else. That's what they're doing. They're just fucking thrashing in the water going, oh, God, our fucking whole business is going under. Quick, say something spicy. These guys are fucking assholes. I can't believe Ubisoft won't talk about gun laws in their fucking game. And most of us are just like, what is the game? Do you like the game? You got any info on it? Then shut the fuck up. Can't trust them anymore. They have an agenda. 100%, and they have for years. I'm just glad that everyone's on board with this. Because I start feeling like a fucking, like a goddamn conspiracy theorist. I was like, there's something going on. Why do they all have the same opinion? Why do they all act the fucking same? Why are they all bashing the same shit? Why are they all praising the same shit? Why are they all worried about the exact same stuff? And it's ridiculous. It's fucking stupid. And I'm not interested in it. And any conversation I have like this with anyone who's into gaming is 1,000 times fucking more interesting than anything some fucking dude who played like 4 games in his life has to say about, you know, what he thinks of a game he fucking sped through because he has to get his review out in fucking a week. And skips complete parts of the whole game and goes, whoops, or plagiarizes some fucking YouTuber. It's shameless. It's disgusting. Like, it's not respectable in any way. I'll be saving this rant on YouTube. Whew. So, okay. So everything seems to be working. I can probably go play a game now. Unless you guys have more shit to say, we can talk about this. But I'm pretty much preaching to the choir here. I honestly think they believe most gamers are fucking single-digit IQs or some shit. Which, you know, some of them are. There was this idea when I was younger that, like, gamers were nerds and nerds are smart. And I quickly realized that people are people and there's a lot of dumb fucking people. And that sounds fucked up, but I'm me and that's the way I think. But, so obviously you're going to get a lot of different variances or whatever, but the people they think they're talking to, they're those fucking people. Especially when you see on Twitter or whatever, they're simple, their opinions aren't nuanced. When they take criticism, they act like fucking Neanderthals. They just get pissed off. We grew up on the internet, for fuck's sake. We're not estranged to this behavior. Exactly. We all have been doing this for years. So when they talk to us like they got some, like there's some kind of fucking arbiter of gaming information. Like, we can't figure this out on our own. They got to give it to us. When they found out the same time we found out. And no one's interested in what the fuck they say. They still think, well, they need us. No one needs you. You're just some fucking blogger guy getting paid. Like I said, off the prestige of older companies built up when it mattered. That's over. Just like brick and mortar's over pretty much when it comes to buying games. Same thing with gaming publications. It's all individuals now. The thing that people want to hear now when it comes to gaming is personalities and their opinions. They're not watching people because of the information anymore. They're watching. Well, some people are really good at fucking putting out information on a game, but way better than the game journalists. But people follow people for the person. They want to hear someone who they like, who they get along with, who they, you know, respect their opinions, talk about it. Like, that's all they want. They don't need fucking IGN. I still watch the Doom gameplay fail for a laugh. What's the Doom gameplay fail? I feel like I know that. Doom fail. Ooh, that was a bad thing to fucking type in, because that's just pretty vague. With modern information potential on the internet, 99% of the time you know the leaks and news before any outlet managed to spunk out a shit porn acting level of review. Yeah. And their disinterest in what they're trying to get out so they can get those clicks fast is so transparent. There's no enthusiasm. I don't talk about shit I'm not enthusiastic about, or at least curious about. When I do like Tasty Tuesday, and obviously I don't have fucking anywhere near the same numbers as anybody else, but like, I only pull news that somebody at least is interested enough to talk about. Otherwise, it's not worth it. I'm not going to post some fucking random shit that's gaining buzz if I have nothing to say on it. And they do that all the time. They just kind of relay some shit. And then people get up their ass because, like, they didn't have much to say on it. Or fucking they thought the wrong thing on it because they didn't have an opinion in the first place. Like, it's just... It's annoying. I know these people are talented. I read their articles. Their writing's awful. It's basic shit. I just have some YouTube channels I go to for my news. Yeah, but what was the Doom gameplay fail? You should link me that in Discord. Or Steam. Either or, doesn't matter. Discord. It's not so much about breaking news anymore. It's more about people being curious about their favorite YouTuber's opinion reaction. Exactly, because all the companies release their info on Twitter anyway, and Twitter's instant, and then everybody has it. So it's more so like, it's the same as like, kind of like with my idea with this channel. I wanted to be like, you know, friends catching up on gaming. Like, oh, what have you been playing? Oh, did you hear about this? And then you talk about it, because that's what people want to do. They hear some exciting shit. I do it like all the time in social circles and shit. I'll run into a friend, and whatever the big gaming news is, that's the first thing they fucking ask me about. They're like, oh, did you hear about blah blah? What do you think about that? They're not asking me so I can enlighten them. They're asking me because fucking they just want to know what I have to say on it, and then we have a conversation. It's the same thing as you know, when I talk to them about it. People want the same thing from the internet. They find personalities they like on YouTube, and they want to hear what they have to say about it. And when nobody likes you, so it's pretty much everyone on IGN and GameSpot, all these fucking channels, not channels, but you know what I'm saying. They're not personalities that are liked really anymore. Even the people who used to like them, like I don't know. On Twitter, you'll get some like really boring people. I don't know if they're really boring in real life, but they seem like it the way they talk. They love these people, but they don't have much to say on gaming either. It's almost like they like the rejection that the gaming community gets from the publications. They like that war because after Gamergate, there's been this fucking hard line between the gaming community, which is us, and the gaming publications. Like they almost fucking hate us, and it's weird. As soon as there's any banter, which I always welcome, fucking don't agree with me. That's my favorite shit in the world. That's fine, but in games journalism, fucking they instantly fucking lash out and try and like destroy people and attack them and shit. And then there's those people who like them, who are all about that. Like, yeah, fuck these guys. And I'm like, what are any of you doing here? Why are you talking about video games if you fucking hate this shit? Bants. Okay, you linked that. I was just in Discord. Let me get out of Discord. Cause I don't like, for some reason I don't like having it on my PC. I like using it on my phone. Let's see. The internet made it a lot more intimate in many ways. 100%. 100%. I can have a connection with people in other fucking countries. And I can talk about video games and find people that are like-minded or even slightly different-minded who want to talk about this shit. It's so much more fucking interesting than listening to some out-of-touch asshole who just got out of college and they're like, well, I can't be a journalist at some shitty place like CNN, so I guess I'll go into video games. And then they're sitting at their desk and people are like, we need an article. And they're like, well, I don't like the way monsters are treated in Monster Hunter. So this is a big problem. Streaming. Oh yeah, I plan on streaming it. I'm practicing my my Hangout stream. Oh. Polygon can't into Doom. Seriously, what? Dork plays. It's 2016. I'm gonna get my headphones so you guys aren't getting echo. Let me know anything about like audio and shit beforehand, and I'm live streaming this, so if we have to rewatch it, we can do that. Here I was gonna play a video game, and now I'm just fucking chilling. All right. Okay, hold on a second. You watch that Polygon Doom gameplay, and you can see that it's a person who has barely played first-person shooter. Dude, this happens all the fucking time. This used to be the only like real legitimate criticism people used to have with gaming journalism. This is how much it's gotten to become a fucking problem. It used to always be like a meme. Years ago, that you'd see some person go play a game, and they wouldn't do too good. And everybody's like, "Oh, fucking, they suck." And I agree. But I also want to emphasize that nobody is typically awesome at a game when they first play it. Imagine being a person, you just got handed a controller to a game you've never played before, and now you got to play it, and you got to do good. But then sometimes, and they don't, because they're still trying to figure out the game. And as a person who streams and shit, every once in a while that can be frustrating. I'm trying to learn the game. People are like, do this. I'm like, hold on, I'm trying to figure this out. Especially with people like Colin McSice, fucking just crawling my ass, fucking play better, get good. Joking. But every once in a while you see people who just, like you said, they just don't get it. It's like this is their first fucking video game. And it's like, whoa, what's your background? Why are you playing this? Find somebody more reputable. Find some random kid to play it for you if you're not getting it. Get good, exactly. This is the next level, bro. Yeah, they let try game first by non-gamer. What's up with the chat? Is something up with the chat? Get good. This guy plays like if you're handed someone's mom a controller and said, have at it. Okay, nothing. It was on my end. Okay, cool. Alright, so, yeah, we'll check the audio. Oh, whoa, dude. This is like a fucking child playing. Is this real? I have so much anxiety right now watching this. I'm so upset. Oh, I won't play this now. Oh, demonetized. Oh my god, dude. What the fuck? How'd I miss that? Oh. Yeah, this actually happened. Somebody tell the dude playing it that he can take off the blindfold. Oh my god, that was fucking insane, dude. That was so hard to watch. I feel like my mom could play a game better than that. Alright, Rob, what other videos you got? Send me something. You can watch the full 30-minute gameplay put out by Polygon, and it's just 30 minutes of mom FPS gameplay. Next Doom looks so sick. Oh, dude, I'm fucking so stoked for Doom. That was fucking insane, dude. Polygon Doom. Gameplay terrible. I don't know if I want to do this. Where's the 30 minutes at? I'm not watching the whole thing. I'll fucking have an aneurysm. Literally fucking... I'm so upset. I feel so disgusting. Cool advertisements. We're gonna mute your dumbass. Oh. Yeah, hold on, Chevy. I'm gonna watch a 30-minute. So Polygon, back when Doom was coming out in 2016, played it. I didn't see this somehow, and I'm glad I didn't. And I was just bitching about games journalism sucking. Essentially, we're all having that circle jerk because we all agree. And Rob, being the infinite fucking rabbit hole of YouTube information, brought up Doom with Polygon playing it back before it came out, and it's fucking insane. It's fuck. We'll watch that one video again real quick. Yeah, check this out. This person works for Polygon, and for some reason they picked this person to play it. And they don't know how to use the fucking right analog. They barely can even walk. They're looking around like somebody who's never played a fucking first-person shooter before. Dude, no, because I had GoldenEye to train me before that, and those buttons were janky. There wasn't even a right analog. It was fucking C buttons. I've been training for that moment with Halo. Oh, dude, that Metro Exodus was frustrating, but this is so much worse. This person just doesn't get it. They don't understand what's happening. Or her life. And this is how you should be playing. This is how I play Quake. I'm fucking just jumping up and down all over the place. Okay, this is their gameplay. Who did the Cuphead review? Was it IGN or GameSpot? Polygon. I always forget Polygon exists. They're going to be going out soon, though, them and Kotaku, because their parent company just got sold for like a fraction of what it was worth.
I'm willing to take full responsibility for the horror.
So if they sold it for that cheap, it means there's a big problem.
Must understand our interest in their world.
Ooh, that music is so good.
Everything has clearly gotten out of hand now, yes. But it was worth the risk.
See, this is getting me pumped, and then I know fucking Polygon's gonna play it, and it's fucking hilarious. I can tell even when they land, they're just like, what do I do now? I'm so upset. Oh. Yeah, it's fire, dude. I'm gonna freak out. Venture beat. Okay, move first with the left stick. Okay, now we in position. Let's aim. Got him. Why? Oh, you got him. Nice shot. Look, this is also somebody who doesn't play first-person shooters because they're playing really fucking safely and conservative. They don't want to go down there because they think the slow-moving beginning of the game enemies are going to kill them. So they're like, I'm going to get the shots from up here. I'm going to play it safe. This is torture, dude. Why'd you do this to me, Rob? My life was so much better not knowing this existed. Comments are disabled. God damn it! Watching this makes me wish I died in Afghanistan. But we have to understand that some gamer are not super good at video game because they don't put a lot of time like we do. Jeremy, I agree with that. And anybody who plays anything, someone who doesn't play this very often wants to try it out, that's fine, right? That's perfectly fine. I will never like make fun of them unless they're a friend of mine, and then I'll joke around with them and shit. This is someone who works in games journalism. This is someone who works in Polygon. This is somebody who is trying out a game, and their opinion will be put out before the game comes out for us to read and get an idea. If they can't play the game in any sense or understand what they're doing in any sense that's typical of what somebody who plays these games would typically think, how can they offer us their opinion on something they don't understand? Like, it's more important than just their game or their ability to play the game. Like, this isn't respectable. That's the problem. It's one of the reasons why games journalism is fucking on the decline, is because we don't respect this. I can't watch this and hear what they have to say about Doom and fucking take it serious. Why would I? Because I'm like, you barely play it. You didn't even look like you enjoyed it. You didn't do anything. And then we're also supposed to expect these people who are fucking in the game. Like, I don't expect everybody to play everything. I know I'm fucking crazy, and I just touch every game I can get my hands on. I know a lot of people are like that. But these people they're being paid to talk about video games. And they're not obviously into it as much as most people. So they suck, that's funny, ha ha ha. But it's more frustrating because this is, an official publication that is responsible for like putting info out about games and making millions of dollars, I'm assuming. And they're like this. It's like, why are you in games journalism? Well, like I'm hesitant to think that this person is good at any game. I know they don't have to be good. They don't have to be a fucking pro. They don't have to be like we have Twitch streamers for that shit who are really good at games. But their fucking ability to move in this game tells me they're probably not competent in most games. Because these are pretty fucking... This is an old standard of how to play this kind of game. First-person shooters on fucking console, and it's not even remotely fucking new. So at some point you'd assume they encountered one before. This makes me think they've never played one before. Or they actively avoid them, which is fine. Some people are into it. But you're in games journalism. You should be well-rounded. Exactly. Yeah, at least higher average level gamer. So it's somebody who's played games. Most people who are gamers have played most things at some point. They've touched most games. It's like if you have somebody who works at Polygon and they only play fighting games. So you're like, okay, this is the guy who writes the articles about fighting games. And then you make him go play, I don't know, a fucking sim racer. We have to be really good at getting that apex and fucking braking and all that shit. And he's not good at it. It's like, why did you send him to do it? Doesn't make sense. Okay, I gotta catch up. It's like Ferrari taking their $60 million prototype to the track, test drive, and Stevie Wonder is the test driver. Exactly, 100%. That's exactly what it is. And we're supposed to fucking listen to Stevie Wonder talk about his experience with that fucking car. Which I actually would. I would fucking want to hear that. It's like going to boxing gym and watching your coach get his ass whooped before taking a lesson from him. Yeah, exactly. Like, this control scheme has been standard for 2 decades. 100%. Results will be skewed, to say the least. I love when I show up mid-Seth rant. Oh god. Okay, what's up, Cody? I was bitching about games journalism not being respectable. Rob, being a sweetheart, fucking dropped the Polygon Doom gameplay that I didn't know existed, and it's awful. And so I'm just kind of bitching about people in games journalism should care about games more. And then Jeremy brought up, you know, that maybe they're not very good at games, and that's fine for gamers, but when it comes to people that we're supposed to be listening to about information, and they don't get the basic fucking concept of, as Rob said, a 2-decade-old fucking control scheme, I can't trust that you play games. And yeah, I can be that broad because first-person shooters is one of the biggest fucking genres out there. If you don't know how that works, you don't play games that much, or you limit yourself to your experiences on purpose, and you're invalid in your grand opinion all over the internet. Okay, stop it. It's so painful. But what else are we gonna watch? Look, what were they doing? Okay. Let me see if I can find another bad games. The first thing I typed in games journalist. The first thing pops up: games journalist Doom. Games journalist Cuphead. Cuphead Gamescom demo. Dean's shameful 26 minutes of gameplay. Okay, we'll watch this. I don't know why I don't do streams like this more often. This is perfect. I love how fucking awesome we are at analogies. We rule. Yeah, no, those are perfect. At first I start reading them, I'm like, hopefully they nail it. And then I read them, like, yeah, exactly. You guys get it. You guys get what the fuck I'm trying to puke up right now. Yeah. Stevie Wonder driving a fucking Ferrari. Like, they're like, we need to write a comprehensive opinion piece about this new Ferrari. We have the perfect guy to do it. Stevie Wonder. And then he like fucking feels his way into the car and just takes off. Maybe he doesn't survive. I don't know. If he does, though, he writes the information about it. Maybe no, that's bullshit. Maybe he or she only had one arm. I actually know a guy who has one arm. And he plays, I believe he told me he plays first-person shooters with his feet. I guarantee he's better than that. We could watch a funny Star Wars parody. It is hilarious. Link it somewhere. Send it to me somehow. Maybe he or she, that one is terrible too. Yeah, we're gonna watch this Cuphead one and then we'll fucking watch something else real quick. Since this is what I'm doing with my Sunday. It's just fucking ranting about shit, which is a good time in my opinion. I do love a good rant. Although I need to get, there's a blind Street Fighter player who kicks the shit out of people. Uh-oh. I wonder, that's got to be like just, so obviously when you're blind, especially if you're born blind, I've never been, although I am actually blind. I wear contacts. I can't see shit without them. You always see this. So you'd never even think about the prospect of seeing. So you're not thinking about that. But you know when you press buttons, things happen. You hear sounds. You hear reactions from people. You start understanding that when you start on the left side, you have to go to the right. And when you hit this button, when they do certain things, you hear certain sounds, you're able to block it. I feel like muscle memory could definitely play a factor in that. You could say there's button mashing with Maxi and Soul Calibur, which is a great tactic. But I wish I could play with my feet. You totally could. Try it out. He plays based on sound. See, exactly. That's what I was saying. Fucking. See, I did that Zatoichi style, dude. I was just thinking it out. I wanted to feel what it'd be like. Because one day I might be blind. My fucking eyes are going. That's interesting, though. Yeah. I don't know where I was going with that. I was just kind of talking. LinkedIn cord. Okay. Let me grab coffee. I'll be right back. And then we'll continue this fucking shit show. Okay, who's talking shit? I know while I was gone, someone's talking shit. LinkedIn cord. Okay, let me open that. I'm just gonna keep Discord open. I need to prop this up. Why is it only half a fucking screen? What the hell's going on here? Oh god, Windows. Please. Okay, fuck it. That's fine with me. Whatever. Seth is blind. Don't worry, Seth. In a couple years, you can buy Cyberpunk eyes everywhere. This is true, but I could also get LASIK if I really wanted to. Like living that contact life, baby. Okay, general. Well, there's all sorts of shit going on here. Is it this Jedi party thing? Yeah. Oh god, stop. Stop. Just let me fucking pause the video. What is going on here? No! Go back. No, pause, please. Thank you. Okay. Transition. Okay, so got that linked. Close that out. Rob, do you have a video of that blind guy? Oh my god, dude. Who's Dean? What do you work for? VentureBeat? What's VentureBeat? Already cringy. What's cringy is they fucking... If you're dyslexic, that's fine. No, I'm not talking shit to anybody who fucking has something like that. But, if you are Stevie Wonder, why are you playing this? It's a shit outlet? Dude, it's gotta be. Man, Cuphead was good. This makes me not want to play it. I feel like Dean has some stuff that I can't make fun of. And this was like a charity thing. Yay! I'm gonna change the stream title. God damn. It didn't work. I'll have to try the different thing. He's still in the fucking tutorial. Holy shit. Nope, he legit perfectly abled. I've checked. Dean probably also really likes trains, because I couldn't believe it in my mind he had to have a disability or something. That's what I was wondering, dude. I wanted to watch what I said about him. Man, the art style in fucking Cuphead's so good. As far as I can tell, he's fine. It's in Discord. Okay.
Here goes.
I love that sentence, but as far as I can tell, he's fine. Alright, let's skip forward. Dean's the fucking little engine that could. It's like Cody was saying, he really likes trains. want to say Dean to play Sekiro for 5 hours straight. He wouldn't get past the first area. And by first area, I mean like the starting, like as soon as the game starts. But I'm far from a good judge of normal. Yeah. Yeah, that might be true. Does he ever get past the first level? Oh my god. Alright, this is 26 minutes later. No! The fucking bless his sweet little heart. Oh my god, I feel so defeated. I feel numb right now. Oh, fuck. I don't feel good, dude. Holy shit. Why'd they fuck... Good broadcasting condition. Check. Alright. Alright. Let's get this queued up since we're just fucking going.
For those asking,
Ooh, that guy's from somewhere. Let me see if I can get that restream thing going real quick since it didn't work for me the last time, but I think it's because I didn't refresh the fucking page. Sending data. Okay, it worked now. Okay, cool. But it says I'm playing Risk of Rain 2, which I'm not doing that. So Dean is a journalist. That's a very fair question. He's just being real thorough, right? He's feeling that fucking game out, dude. He was making sure he got everything down. He's like, I gotta make sure this first level doesn't have any bugs. You guys already did a beta test, an alpha test. I'm gonna do it again. I feel like you missed something. Real thorough. Dean, the thorough gamer. He should make a fucking YouTube channel called that. Dean likes turtles, dude. He likes trains and turtles for sure. See, it's so weird. The first guy, the Doom video. That was someone who just never played a video game before. That was someone going, like someone brought their grandma, and they're like, "Here, play Doom," and she's like, "Okay." She's like fucking hitting it with her cane and shit. That dude, the second one, he's touched. He's a special case. That guy got like all sorts of suckers and pats on his fucking helmet, all sorts of shit after he left. Like, you did it, Dean. I'm being way too negative. Dean's a wizard. Okay. I want to watch another person be horrible. But games, journalist, Sekiro? Did someone suck at Sekiro? No, this is just people bitching. I don't want to watch someone bitch. I'm already doing that. Bad at games. Gaming journalism is turning into garbage. No, it already did it years ago. We're just all kind of agreeing finally now and not fucking going, well, I like this one. No, it's all bad. Every single one of them. Game journalists playing bad.